If I were a betting man, which, for all you know, I am to a degree of excess, I'd say there's a pretty good chance that the next few episodes are going to be taking place over here. Now, chances are this one will be entirely here today. Well, I'm going to include over there because, you know, both. And the next two probably as well, and then the one after that is probably the Horde if I were just to guess by way of timing. Let's go ahead and take that. We need to grab more concrete mix. I forget, I think we can make some more of that stuff, so I don't even know. 1845. It might make a difference here to use. Hi, Cat. I need you to not be walking on that cord if you don't mind. To be using the smart glasses here and cut a little bit of time, although whatever. I was going to say, maybe I should have just queued it up anyway, but alas, I decided I wanted to come over here and get my smart glasses. Besides, there might be other things going on over here that I should pay attention to. I'm really not sure. We are getting close to the Day 35 Horde just the same. Hi there. Nice to meet you. What are you doing? You're just sitting. Okay, you're taking a well-earned vacation, as it were. Oh, goodness. It's been a few days since I've been able to play, which is pretty unusual. I usually record the week all at once. Not that you really care. I don't know why I say these things. I just do. You'd think after 4 or 5 or however many years it's been since I've been doing this, I would kind of have it down, but alas, certain things I just don't understand what to do, and I just, whatever, words just barf out of my mouth, and that's the way it is. Ah, boy, oh boy, let's repair some of this stuff. I didn't even notice those guys were all banged up. 3 points or whatever you are, you can just deal with it, because you're not worth the iron for that cost. Holy cow. I'll burn the iron for 500-ish. That's fine. Not going to complain about that. A couple hundred, maybe not as... that's I don't know. 100, that's pretty tough. Good, we'll call that good. At this point, I think I'm pretty much good with upgrading all this stuff. We have more than enough concrete to do it. I'm a little hesitant to do it just because I'm a little concerned about some of my other plans and whether we're going to have enough time for that. All that time I took to run back to the base and then stand around and repair things could have just triggered that to begin with, but since this is still processing, technically it does make sense because I really didn't lose any time in that way. It actually worked out just fine. I think we're going to need to make a vault door or something to that effect to go over here, although theoretically with all that stuff blocked off, there won't be any need for a vault door, but there's a part of me that still thinks it might not be a bad idea. This is where today is going to get ugly. Pretty sure that's the case. Man, what I wouldn't give to have teleporters in this game. I'm a little concerned that if I... Yes, hi, I see you. Good day, sir. I gotta really make sure I don't mess it up. And that's, easier said than done. What I'm talking about doing, if you don't recall, is building a tunnel that goes under this area, basically, and gets out over here. Reason for that is so I have somewhere to go, although, in fairness, I could just reinforce this doodad over here, leave that as a jumping spot, and because I can jump a couple, it's really not that big a deal to kind of run the zombie Olympics over here and get back. I might even prefer that in some ways, just because I don't really want to deal with using a pick to dig under the base. That just sounds awful. It really does. You know what? Let's just hold on to that idea. Let's go back to doing this. So I'm going to say these guys are definitely worth putting into place. But I want to call an audible on all of these ones right here. And you can probably guess what that audible is going to be. And if you're saying to yourself, well, duh, that only makes perfect sense, then hey, we're on the same page. And yes, I realize, easy for me to say, Some of these are luxury blocks over here. Hi, cat. What are you doing? Can I... Let's see. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Come back. Where are you? I don't think you've been on this year, so here, let's do this. Oh my gosh! The one in my lap is not going to be happy. Here, just say hi. Say hi, everyone. Say hi, kitty. Hi, kitty cat. Hi. You're pretty awesome, but you're also in the way, so you gotta move. Anyway, we're calling an audible on all of these guys. I could call the audible on these as well, now that I think about it. It's kind of too late for these blocks, but I think it makes good sense, so I'm just going to do it now. I'm fine with this, and so be it. It might end up looking incredibly silly, and I don't really care. So let me get back over here where I can hit these guys. I just wanted to make sure I'm not missing anything, so if I'm running back and forth a lot, so sorry. And then I think what I'm going to have to do is... this is going to be painful. Here, I need to do some counting. So technically we could leave... This one would be fine. What do we have as options for these guys? That one, that's fine. Actually, you know what? That's not fine. This is going to work out okay. I think this will work out okay. It's going to be dumb. And I'm going to need to do some... I'm going to need to do something here. I don't know how I want to do this one. Maybe right there. Because then I can hop up to right over here. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So I'm going to need... Oh, count with me, kitty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think we're going to need 8. Unless I'm mistaken. So, take all these guys, cancel all of those, and I think I need 8 of these if I'm not mistaken. You know what? I'm just going to do 1, because I'm pretty sure this was changed, and this no longer works the way I think it used to work. So I would rather make 1 of these than make 8 of them and be really upset with myself that I did the wrong thing. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Now you're talking. Except I don't see the block I'm looking for. Where are you? I hope it didn't go away. There it is, right there. Wet concrete arrow slit. I would like 7 more of these, please. And then when you're all done, make more of those. So here's the plan. You can already guess what it is. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. This guy goes right here because this is going to give us essentially a way to repair this. We can now repair our bladed trap over here. And then this guy, theoretically, I think we need a bar right there. I think we need iron bars. I think that's going to be the better call. So, iron bars, please. And I don't want centered. And I do want the rest of these guys. Wow, you take a while, don't you? We're wearing the nerdy glasses, right? Last I checked. Okay, you need to go back to being that. And here, are you done yet? You are almost done, which means you should be about done. Oh, come now. The timing. The timing, it's painful. You know what? Keep burning. I'm even going to give you an extra couple minutes because I do want to get... crud. All right, hold on. We got things to do here. Lead, you're going to go in there, split that, and this won't need much time. That should be sufficient. I'm going to eject maximum bullet tips when we're done, I guess, even though that's really not the holdup these days, I think. Brass might be. So here, just do what you can. You're doing a great job. Don't worry about it. And then this guy... Oh, goodness. I'm going to say combine and combine. And we'll just give you a few more minutes. It's totally cool. I'm not even going to sweat it. And then you should be done by now. We'll turn that off because there's no need to keep it running. Generating heat. We don't need additional heat. So that's going to go right there. And then right here, right here, right here. And I made 2 extra, apparently, because I can't math. That's going to be interesting. I kind of like that. That's... Oh, goodness. There was something I wanted to try, and I forget what the trick was. It involved ramps. Oh, man, I don't remember what that trick was now. I told myself, remember this, and I said something to the effect of, I'm probably not going to remember this. But there's something you can do with ramps, and I don't remember what it is now. Oh, I wanted to try that. It looked hilarious. I might have to go back and cycle through a bunch of videos to figure out where that one was. That was a cool trick. It was totally on the dirty side. Like, straight up cheating. I think, I'm not positive, but I think we can access from right here the blade trap. And if not, I guess we could always break these down. But we do have access to shoot right here, and I probably should have done them horizontal now that I look at it. But at least doing it this way, I do get access down. So that was kind of the idea with the ramps over there. Whatever. Bars would be the best solution, but they're just not sturdy enough, so I didn't really want to risk it with bars. What do we have over here? These guys are all looking... Well, we got one that has set. I'm going to say we can go ahead and put... here, let's leave that like that. So we'll just put you right there, and that's fine. I think that's okay to do that. I don't know if I should put an extra block right there. I'm going to do it because we've got some concrete to burn, so why not? I'm kind of tempted to put a vault door right here. Although I really want to play with that ramp thing too. So, decisions, right? So if I put a door, I can place one right here. It'll look totally dumb. Because it'll just be hanging in space right here. But, hey, you know what? Them's the brakes, kid. Them's the brakes. We've got enough steel to do it. I want to make sure the zombies have something to focus on. That's why I would use a door. Because if there's no door there, they're just going to kind of go randomly after stuff. Although they might... Can I reach you? I cannot. They might go after the ladder over there. Which, that's still fine, because that's kind of been what I've been using/abusing, is this whole ladder system. Which is really quite dumb, but works remarkably well. I don't know if I want that top one to be repaired. I know, I'm going to fall and take damage, so that didn't work the way I hoped that would. My bad. I was thinking I could cut across there. I forgot I can't. Oops. Oh well, it's fine. I'll just have to deal with that. In fact, I don't know how to get over here now. I didn't plan this very well now, did I? Alright, that's fine. I can jump. I have health. They might need to be repaired over here a little bit, these traps, but they'll be fine. Chances are they're not going to get much used anyway. That one's going to end up going... The blade trap over there is not going to get used. This one's going to be the primary point of belatedness, along with this one, which I guess that one's going to have to be repaired by going up here, which, again, totally cool. No problem with that. I don't mind. And then... I do wonder if it might not be a bad idea to start bulking up a little bit. I mean, this isn't really going to do much, but... how do we want to do this? That's fine. I'm not doing anything for aesthetic purposes over here. This is just entirely going for function. So I'm going to burn those. I know these are not really all that necessary, but sometimes you got to do things just because it kind of makes you feel mildly better about things. What are you doing over there, kitty? What you doing? Hi. Are you wandering around again? Hi. She's just right here, right at the top right of the camera. Can't really see her now. Not that you could see much of her before. So this is going to give me a good fighting platform. I really kind of wish I would have done something else up here, like bars or something that I could shoot through. But again, bars are just going to be insufficient once we get to the point of the demolisher zombies. They're going to make life difficult, I think. So that's an out right there. I don't even need that. I'm just kind of testing mobility right now because that's high. You're not allowed to stay up here. That's kind of key for me generally is mobility. If I can move, I'm good. If I can't move, I have problems. As long as I can move, I'm usually just fine-ish. So we're going to do a block right there. That way I can very easily jump up. That's why I used the ramp. That's basically a one height jump right there. So even if I have a totally busted up leg, which has never happened, I'm fine. I have mobility from this side, and as long as I don't mess up my jump, I have mobility on this side. Guess I need cobblestones to fix those guys, and I might as well upgrade them and, you know, whatever. We got some cobblestones to burn. Quite a few, really. So maybe I'll just kind of go through and do some fixing here. I don't know why I went up that way. I guess I just was trying out different options here. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. So let's bounce over here. And we'll go ahead and upgrade you guys. That's just going to be regular concrete, and I'm totally fine with that. We don't need to go any higher. I'll say that's worth it. These guys, I don't know if these are worth upgrading. They've barely taken a beating from the zombies. Didn't mean to leave that door just wide open. Jeez. The nerve of some people. The nerve! I think we're pretty much good on this stuff. So really the last thought I have right now, aside from needing to upgrade these bad boys, I really wish I could upgrade that to steel bars. Hint, 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 is what do we do over here? I don't know what the answer to that question is. Kind of like the idea of that, because if I put a door right here, I can shoot through that gap, which is slightly abusive, but potentially useful. And then, I guess the last thing I kind of want to do is I'd like to add another blade trap in here somewhere, but I guess we could still make that work. We'll have to craft another one. So why don't we head back to base? I'm going to just take one final look in here. Where is all this jazz? You have 27 seconds, and you're almost done with everything. I'm going to say that's good enough. 10 more minutes there. That'll be fine. That's going to finish with plenty of time to ignore those additional units of concrete mix. Let's go back to the base. The proper base. I expected to be spending more time over here today than I haven't, but here we are now, so I guess it all works out. I think there should be some food in here. Yummy, yummy boiled meat. I'm going to roll the dice on 4%. I'm going to roll the dice once more. I think the last time I ate, I basically just popped a vitamin and ate a bunch of sandwiches, because that was the fastest way to get a ton of stamina back in a hurry. And I was A-okay with doing that. You know, let's use a couple of these guys. You look tired, kitty. You alright? You taking a hint from the one in my lap that's sleeping? It's cool. I think that should be fine right there. We'll just kind of leave that be. Random testosterone extract, etc., etc. All these other things over here. Nitrate. Coal. We need a little more coal. And then we'll be good to do another blast of 800. Gunpowder. I'm just thinking, that means that these guys are done. So we have 113 armor-piercing rounds. Those are basically going to be reserved specifically for our heavy guys that are going to be coming in. I don't plan to use those on anyone else, if possible. Probably going to be fired from this gun, just to let you know what my plans are. We'll use the hardest hitting gun we have, and which theoretically is the most accurate, and with a little luck, I'll be accurate. There's no guarantees about that, though. That's for certain. Man, tell me about it. I am just a terrible shot. Terrible, I say. Terrible. Terrible. I still don't know what to do about the whole situation with that stuff. So I'll start grabbing some materials here. I don't know, these things, whatever, those, whatever. Stuff, words. V for vault. I bet I can't even make one. Oh. I stand corrected. And I'm gladly corrected on that one. We need some Earl for this one over here. So, blade trap. We're going to queue that guy up. So we're going to have one vault door and one blade trap. And this whole thing is going to go sideways when the zombies come in from a direction they're not supposed to come in. That's how it's going to be. I predict it. You heard it here first. So when that's exactly what happens, just remember, I told you so. And I'll catch you next one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.